when you're inside, you really feel that you're outside. We started about 9 years ago. We had the idea to prefabricate something and bring it finished on the site. We presented it in school, but the professor didn't really follow us and we couldn't let it go. We try with a few very important details to create that spaceless feeling. Here's the cabin, a little bit hidden behind the trees right now, but let's go take a look.
Okay.
It's one of our first projects that we built. I met my business partner now, Martin, while we were still studying. So it was our third year of university.
Architecture?
And we had a project together that we could prefabricate something and bring it finished on the site. So after our school hours, we were focused on this. So this unit is 9 meters by 3 meters. It has a bit the rhythm of 3 meters in the feeling of the unit as well. You have the big 3-meter window in front, in the walls, in the ceiling and in the floor. And that feeling you will have when you go inside, that you really have an unlimited view. In the end, we made all the designs, we built the first units, and this is one of the first ones which we are going to take a look at.
Oh, yeah.
Immediately when you step inside this unit, your attention is drawn to that window on the short side, and that gives you the feeling of inside outside, that this boundary disappears. When you look here as well, you see the fields at Pieterhuis Church. In the beginning, the idea was even to place it much closer to the farm itself, and we convinced them to not do it and to move it a little bit further away. Now it's standalone.
Yeah.
When you're inside this building, you don't have the feeling that there's something close. You have the water on the left side, the fields on the other side. The two sliding windows facing each other really create the feeling of a much bigger space. And when you open the sliding windows, the unit becomes from 30 square meter, it's almost 50 or 60. Then there are a lot of details that we try to incorporate in all our designs to make these spaces feel bigger. So windows are super important in this, but also, for example, the lightning detail that you see, it's hidden. So you don't have this sharp edge where the ceiling and the wall meet. If we would have this would also create a different feeling inside. Yeah, the fireplace is really in the center of the building. Here's also a nice detail that we put the oak floor a little bit deeper, and we could put a glass plate on top of it. So when you see the floor, it continues. You don't have this disturbed feeling that something that shouldn't be there is there. This is also rented out, so when people are making fire, the fireplace itself, something can fall out and destroy the oak floor. And now it's much more protected. Yeah, but it looks still
clean.
Yeah. 2/3 of the building is a bedroom, living room, and then 1/3 is more the wet space where we have the kitchen and the bathroom. Kitchen is fairly simple. It's not so big. It's also big enough to cook. 2-person unit, and there's a lot of closet space. Yeah. Also here on this side there's a closet to put away your clothes underneath as well, and then here you have an extension of the kitchen with your coffee machine and all this kind of stuff. Then we continue to the bathroom, because you're actually showering and having the feeling that you're outside. Yeah. So this is a window as well, worked away in the side, so no frame. And when you're standing here and you're in the shower, you really have the feeling that you're in nature. You see the horses behind you, you see the sheep, regularly also a farmer. But we used mirror glass, so even you're showering here, nobody can really see inside.
How are you doing for the grey water or black water of this cabin?
Everything is separated, but then of course, according what the city requires, we can either connect it together again, go to a septic, or we can separate it and go to the street. So that's
you
all.
never work with dry toilets or dry things?
We have done, but I think
that's
there
not
are
the most optimal.
No, in my eyes, no. I think there are much more clever systems with a septic tank and, for example, a bioput that give the comfort of having a real toilet.
Yeah.
Those things are important. Your bedroom and the bathroom, and the shower itself is where you spend most the time when you're at home. You're in a tiny building, it's 30 square meter, but you have a feeling that you're really in an apartment.